Howdy, y'all. I'm Spoiled Fruit, and today I'm actually going to be playing the beta version, the open beta version of Dragon Ball Z Fighter. It is supposed to be coming out later this month, I believe, on the 26th, or somewhere around there. I'd have to look that up just to be certain. But I haven't actually had the opportunity to play it at all. I've played a little bit of its quote unquote sister game. Not Guilty Gear. Yeah, no. Yes, Guilty Gear. Where they used a lot of the same 3D effect, where it looks like it's using 2D sprites from the side, but they are in fact 3D models. So I thought that game was beautiful. So I'm actually really, really excited to see how the Dragon Ball cast plays or looks while using the same style. So I'm just going to go ahead and jump right in. That's a pretty cool wallpaper, not going to lie. That's Vegeta, Goku, and Gohan versus Frieza, Cell, and Boo. I've been a huge fan of Dragon Ball ever since I was really young. Honestly, a lot of my friends were, okay, here we go. A lot of my friends were a lot more into it, knowing all the characters and their relationships to each other before I'd even heard of the characters themselves. So, let's see. Start game. Well, that's good to know, but that's like most games, so. Preparing network. I'm probably going to play a couple of offline matches before jumping online. I am expecting to get my butt handed to me. Aw, failed to. I'll try and jump online again. I'm guessing this means that you only have the option to play online. Failed to initialize network. Well, that's annoying. I'm going to try a couple more times just to see if I can actually get online, and I'll be right back. Well, I've tried a few times, and based off of what I've read and the response I'm getting from the game, it doesn't look like I'm actually going to be able to play this right now. I may try again tomorrow, which sucks, but it is what it is. So I'm actually going to go back to Mass Effect Andromeda and just continue from where I left off. Alright, we are back in Mass Effect Andromeda. Let's see. I just got onto the ship for the first time, so I'm going to go ahead and explore a little bit. Just to kind of see where everything is.
Room. You can run research projects and coordinate with the Nexus from here.
Okie dokie. Hey, Liam.
Some serious kit over here.
What you gonna say?
Seems like we're forever racing, but there's always time to check out new toys. Useful ones.
Always game for new toys.
This makes use of old ones. Like anything you grabbed on Habitat 7. Raw minerals, tech, doesn't matter. The research station will strip that stuff down and give you options.
Okay, so that means, I guess, any of those random things that I've been picking up along the way I can use here to make new things. That's cool.
I'll take any advantage I can get, even if it's exploring junk.
Hey, with tech like this, it won't be junk for long. Not after we're through. If the best we get is what we make, still the best. Check it out.
Yeah, the best for us anyway. Research and development. Select research to unlock new blueprints and augmentations. Using the research data you've required, select development to craft new items and upgrades. I guess development? We'll do development. So, can do Avenger Assault Rifle, Carnifex Pistol. Press X to learn more about the materials required to craft each blueprint. Visit the research screen to unlock new blueprints. Okay. So, on a gel canister, iron, lithium, element 0. Disciple. Ooh, Disciple shotgun, incisor sniper rifle, medic assault rifle. All of these were weapons that were in the first 3 games. It was interesting because in the first game, most of the weapons looked very similar or almost exactly alike. While in Mass Effect 2, they had a few new weapons that actually looked and fired differently. And then in Mass Effect 3, they pretty much went the same way as Mass Effect 2, but they increased the amount of weapons that were available for each weapon type by a significant amount. I don't remember what my favorite weapons were, what all of my favorite weapons were from the first 3 games, except I knew that I liked the Locust in Mass Effect 2. That was one of my favorite games. And the Flanks pistol was also really good in that game. It had very little ammunition, but each shot was extremely powerful. And let's see, is it the same here? Let's see. Yeah, it looks like it, so I'm going to go ahead and I want that. Alright. I'm trying to talk, but sometimes when I try and speak, everything just comes out as a garbled mess. I'm sure that some of y'all have noticed that. But it looks like we have I can't talk. I have a new pistol. We're going to go with that. A new pistol. Okay, I guess I can also unlock some new chest armaments. Skirmisher chest. Initiative chest, which I think I already have. But I don't have the requirements for it. New leg types. Pathfinder legs. Initiative legs and skirmisher legs. Arms. Initiative arms. Skirmisher arms. And Pathfinder arms. Helmet. Initiative helmet. Oh. Skirmisher helmet. And Pathfinder helmet. Awesome. Okay. Let's go ahead and I think that's where the next thing we do is. But I want to go down here real quick. Just to kind of... If I remember correctly, I saw someone go through a brief tour of the ship way back when the game first came out. And I think, yep, this is...
These are the Pathfinder's quarters. Your quarters. Sam's router is down there too.
What she said. Let's see. Special delivery cache. Okay. Awesome. So I got a whole bunch of new things. Now, let's take a look and see what we've got as far as the wardrobe is concerned. Let's see. For the casual outfit, we've got the long sleeve, short sleeve, which is just the long sleeve somewhat bunched up. Jacket, hoodie, and athletic attire. Blasto. I think that was my stomach. I think I'm gonna go... I'm just gonna go with the athletic attire because I think this is something that was just added after the game came out and I haven't seen too much of it, but I'm gonna go ahead and color customize. What color do I want it to be? I shall make it hot pink. No. Nah. Actually, I think it just yeah, I think actually purple kind of works well here. Color 2. What is changing here? Okay. Looks like it's just... Actually, I'm just going to go with black. Black sounds good to me. Alright. And our armor. Oops. No, it doesn't really matter. Oops. I didn't mean to jump out of there. Custom tents. Okay. Let's see. What am I changing? Okay, I'm changing those parts. Let's go with the dark and dark green. And then for the majority, actually, you know what? I do kind of like it just black for the majority of it. And for that, make it also make it a dark but a slightly more vibrant green and pattern. Do I want a pattern? I can't even see what the pattern is, so let's go ahead. Okay, so that's just a camo pattern. That just adds stripes. That takes everything away. So we'll go ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead and make just this a very dark blue. Alright. That works for me. I'll also see if I can't figure out how to actually customize the armor itself at some point. Email. Hi Jack, it was marvelous to meet you. As a fellow adventurer in the sciences, could you help us with an experiment? We have an interesting chap here on the Nexus, a young Pyjack, which humans sometimes call a space monkey. He's part of a study on how various species adapt to shipboard life, and we're hoping you might take him aboard the Tempest. You can pick him up from the Nexus Commons whenever you like. Don't worry, he's quite friendly, and his routine's very simple. No food after 23:59, no baths or showers, and please limit his exposure to solar radiation. That's a Gremlins reference. No food after midnight, keep him away from water, and keep him out of the sun. That is most definitely a Gremlins reference. Let's see, hello Pathfinder, I'm a freelance vidmaker and I could really use your help with my latest project. It's going to be historic, I hope. Just like your mission. Can we meet on the Nexus for a chat? I can explain better in person. Carrie Teveza. I am assuming that is an Asari name. Okay. But I am actually not going to do either of those things right now. But I can do them in the future. Alright, I'm going to go back up here. And we are going to check out this little nav marker. Which is, I assume is going to lead to a cutscene. It led to a cutscene! How did I know that was going to happen? I think he's speechless. Because he's not saying anything.
Departure trajectory locked, Nexus Control. Ah, time for introductions.
Hi.
You must be Ryder, Galojath. A pleasure to be here, and to meet you, of course.
Cool.
I'll be piloting the Tempest at your word. Quite the ship, but it'll take a Pathfinder's guidance to see us through Helios.
Alright. I'm still learning the ropes, because that's pretty much true.
I'm new to this. Being a Pathfinder running a ship?
You'll be fine. As for the ship, I can help. I knew the Tempest when she was a blueprint.
Yay!
I was test pilot
So you're
for the
like-
Tempest's early prototypes. I admit, I'm itching to
I
see how
don't
she
actually
performs
have
out
a
here.
reference here. Or anything to compare it to. So I failed. I'm sorry.
So how do I...
The console syncs with your implant. Just swipe, touch a destination here, and the nav system calculates everything. Very efficient.
It was optimized for a Pathfinder.
Everything's secure, if you're ready.
Is anyone ready for something this big?
Probably not, but... oh, that's... Crossing Galaxies was big too, or failure isn't an option. Crossing Galaxies was big too sounds like a better choice.
We signed on for the big stuff when we came to Andromeda.
All right. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Command access is transferring successfully.
Science and monitoring stations look fine. Lexi's reporting in.
Helm is green. Gil reports the drive core is online.
This is it, Ryder. The Tempest is yours, unless you've got something to say for the log.
Keep dreaming of a home where the Nexus' best hope. We got this. Or no, let's go. Nah. No speeches. We got this.
Things seem bad, but we've already beaten the odds, and we'll beat them again. You know it, I know it. So let's show them what we got.
Nexus Control, this is the Tempest, Ident 2527, prepping to depart.
Let's go take over the galaxy. That is what we're supposed to be doing, right? Conquering and ruling over everyone with an iron fist.
Departure vector verified, Tempest.
No.
Godspeed, Pathfinder.
Okay, that's what I thought we were going to be doing. If that's not what we're doing, I want to go back home now. I know it's going to take me like 600 years and everybody's going to be dead, but I think that's fine.
Idea.
Maybe we can turn things around. Callow, take us in.
See, there are 2 pulses. That's going to be where I'm supposed to go, but there's also, it says that there's something I should be looking for over here, so I'm going to go ahead and just take a look. Awesome! So we actually get to fly around.
This is where the human ark first entered Helios?
Heck of a wake-up call.
Okay. That is a lot of black.
Anomaly detected.
Anomaly detected where? Right here?
Deploying probe.
Cool.
Anomaly found.
Let's take a look. Starship record.
Shuttle spotted. Drifting. It sustained catastrophic electrical damage.
Catastrophic electrical damage. Well, that sounds like it ran right into the Scourge then. Oh.
That's the research vessel Dr. Aridana informed us of. There are no life readings within.
She'll want to know.
The Exodus... No, the... I'm gonna butcher this name. Eudoxus sustained pervasive damage to the Scourge flares that wiped out all internal systems. Dr. Adriana's crew was killed instantly. Vessel adrift, unsalvageable due to radiation. Yuck. I guess then that's unfortunate. Well, I guess we did that. As sucky as that was, Habitat 7. Let's go ahead and just take a look real quick. Whoa! That's a lot of Scourge.
Anomaly on sensors.
Okay, well, let's take a look at that anomaly. I'm guessing it's that giant gloating light. Not gloating, glowing. Glowing light.
Probe away. Satellite detected.
Satellite. A standard monitoring satellite. Its registration shows it was deployed accidentally from the Hyperion during the collision with the Scourge. Cool. Good to know. Let's take a look here. Oh cool, so we can actually skip. That's good, because while this is all very pretty, I could definitely see it getting annoying very fast.
Anomaly detected.
Oh. Down here. That's a crater?
Probes launched. We've got a crater.
Yep. Crater caused by the impact of heavy debris, possibly from the Scourge. The meteorite still contains valuable resources. Well, I would like those resources, and I've leveled up, so that's always cool. That's 4 skill points. Hello land. Just gonna go over here.
I'm picking up something.
Awesome. Another. What is that?
Probes launched. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Aluminium. Not aluminum. I know that's aluminum. Very light metal. This deposit is close to the surface and is relatively easy to mine. Good to know. We don't have any miners. So, I mean, that could be a problem. But it's good to know that that's there. Okie dokie. Not much there. Okay, so I think I'm going to go ahead and go back to the cluster map, and we're going to go over to Eos. We are out of this solar system. No. Out of this cluster. Still in the solar system, but we're out of this cluster in the solar system.
Eos. Andromeda Initiative Habitat 1. Designated Eos.
It was supposed to be an easy first step. Until no one else showed and we got clobbered. Twice.
Why has Sam altered frequency detection?
What are we hearing, Sam?
There is a signal, Pathfinder. I recommend an immediate examination of Eos.
Okay, but first there's something over here. But I'm going to take a look at that first.
Probes launched. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
In an asteroid. You know what? A giant floating rock in the middle of space that has much of the minerals that we need. I am okay with that. And what is the mineral? Iron. An iron nickel rich asteroid. Its dust indicates the same Scourge contamination that affects Eos. Everybody dislikes the Scourge for a very good reason. Before we go in to Eos, I'm actually going to further look around the ship a little bit. Meet everybody. All that fun stuff. And Callow. Callow, you're going to be my number 1.
Glad you stopped by. You'll pardon me if I keep an eye on our vector?
That's probably smart.
Probably.
Nothing like being on the bridge of your very own ship, is there?
You designed it? Oh, no. It's exhilarating, or you said you designed it. That's... Funnily enough, that's what I was going to ask.
You mentioned something about helping design the Tempest?
Test pilot, mostly. Plunging through the Nemean abyss was almost a preparation for the Scourge. Of course, it took a whole team to build the Tempest. I was the only one to come to Helios, though.
Why did you?
What can I say? We poured our hearts into a ship that wouldn't realize her potential until Andromeda. I could have stood on the shore and waved goodbye, or took the leap to see how it all turned out.
Well, at least you got to see how the ship ended up.
I like the Tempest, but I'm not sure I'd travel between galaxies for her.
The unknown frontier had its charms, too. It's just strange not having the rest of the design team. I remember Serena debugging line 2281 over and over, chewing that green pencil. Tion and O'Connell arguing equations, tapping on the console, 3 drips of coffee on the corner.
You remember all that?
Oh, yes. Solarians have photographic memories, and apparently mine's unusually sharp. Like my past is still happening. Though I suppose with the Solarian arc missing, you might not get many chances to compare.
Funny thing is that photographic memories don't actually mean that you can remember everything with absolute detail, because they have done tests, and it is very possible for someone who has a quote-unquote photographic memory to make a mistake. And in fact, those who say that someone with a photographic memory can remember everything that they've ever done is very inaccurate. It's very possible for them to make up false memories just like everybody else. Any word on the Solarian arc?
Did you hear anything about the arc back in the Nexus?
Not a peep. Isn't that strange? You'd think there'd be something. Not that I dislike your company, but it's lonely without other Solarians.
Something tells me that he wouldn't want to spend time with Tan. I don't want to spend time with Tan.
Cheer up, Callow. We'll always have Director Tan.
That snide little bureaucrat? All the more reason to find the others. I should get back to it, but thank you. I was afraid the Tempest would be mothballed after we lost your father. We built her for this. She deserves to be in a Pathfinder's hands. Please, come by any time.
Cool. Well, he seems... Well, I don't really have a very good read on him, but he seems very enthusiastic.
Ah, Pathfinder. It's so wonderful to meet you. I'm Dr. Suvi Anwar, assigned to act as liaison between your crew and the Nexus science team.
Liaison... no, not spying.
Welcome to my team. I look forward to working with you.
Likewise. I can't wait to get to work. There hasn't been much to do so far, unfortunately. I've studied all the planetary scans. I've even had some hands-on experience with Helios soil samples. If you want, I'll send you my analysis on the native bacteria and microfauna. 60 pages.
No.
That's a lot of pages. About dirt.
Don't want to read that.
You don't have to be kind. I know it's barely more than a summary. Anyway, I've waited months to get out there to see Helios. It's why I joined the initiative. The Milky Way was just a corner of a vast universe, a corner of a tiny corner. We're the ones who got to step out of that corner. It's incredible.
I guarded a mass relay for some time. I always wanted to see the other side.
I totally know what you mean.
So will you be joining us on missions?
Oh, that's funny. Me, out there, with the guns and the danger and everything.
Why not?
But don't you want to experience everything firsthand? I know I'd want to.
Oh, absolutely. But I know my strengths. Trust me, I'm far more useful to you in the laboratory. Anyway, I've just received some instructions from the science team, and I really should go over them. Later, then.
Later, Suvi. Alright, well, let's go ahead and meet everybody else. I'm noticing my camera, and it may cut out at some point. If it does, I'll keep going. I'll keep recording my voice, but obviously there won't be any video.
We haven't really spoken since orientation, have we?
It's all been so hectic, but I'm sure things will quiet down soon.
Hey, can you drop by the biolab?
The biolab. Okay, where's the biolab? Like here? Is this the biolab?
I'm in the armory.
In the armory. Oh. So I think that was... it's probably down there, but I see someone over here who needs a good talking to. Oh.
Pathfinder making the rounds. Slumming it, huh? Want to see how the riffraff are making out?
Totally. I mean, you gotta make sure them riffraff is in line, I guess? In shape? In line.
Hey, it's a dirty job. Are you the riffraff spokesman?
King, actually. You might want to bow.
King riffraff.
Otherwise, things might start falling off the Tempest at the most inopportune times.
I'll take my chances.
I think
just want to see how things are going with the ship.
He's the guy who was in Game of Thrones.
But we shouldn't go too far or
he
push
played
too hard between
one of the
Nexus
Baratheons.
For now. It just feels good to be stretching
I don't
our wings, you know?
the character's
Locked
first
in idle
name,
too
though.
long, you start to drift. People, same as ships.
Anyway.
Stuck on the Nexus, gotta say, I was regretting joining the Initiative.
Seems like life back there was pretty bleak.
Not gonna lie, it sucked. I tend to live the way I work. Kind of feel it, do it. Not a lot of close ties, no real sense of purpose. Figured maybe I'd find my true calling in Andromeda. Then I got here and, oops, I just made a decision there's no turning back from. I was going nuts on that station. You can't know how jazzed I was when you showed up.
I'll help you find purpose. Well, not me specifically. I'll do more than... Oh! Yeah, that's our first flirty option. You know what? Why not? I'm a flirt with all the guys. Maybe
Happy
some
to
of the
be of
girls too.
service. I think you'll see that
Maybe.
showing up is only one of my many talents.
Is that right? Well, I'll be sure not to blink. I want to see them all.
Let me know if I go too fast for you.
There's no such thing. You just keep pointing this ship wherever you want it to go, and I'll make sure she can get there. Deal?
Deal.
Sounds like sounds like the job for an engineer then. Okay. So let's see what's down here. Whee. Okay. Maybe back here? What's back here?
Oh, hey, Pathfinder.
The Pathfinder's there? Let me say hi.
Fine, but don't embarrass me. Ryder, this is Sid, my sister. Sid, Ryder.
Let me guess. Little sister?
Who are you calling little?
Look, kiddo, gotta go.
Wait, Ryder, I just wanted to know if...
Hey, I wanted to know what she was going to
So
say.
I know it feels like I just jumped aboard your ship without explanation.
Now's as good a time as any.
No. I know that I can be of use here. I know everyone on the crew, even the actuators Gil prefers for the ship. Better, I know how to get my hands on them. With me around, your crew's going to be at their best. We've been failing for months, Ryder. Now that we have you, we have a chance out here.
More flirty? So, more flirty. Are you good with guns, or we definitely need people? So she's, so far, has been one of the more interesting people, so more flirty.
Wow, that's some laser focus.
Yeah? Was it too much? Some people get intimidated.
We need that sort of drive. I just hope I can keep up.
You'll keep up. And I promise I won't tell if you don't. I should track down a lead for Gil's actuators. Back channels, you know. We'll chat later?
Sure. Okay. Who else is around here? What is in this direction? The med bay. Okay. Oh, we're back here. But I did see someone in here, so let's take a look.
You're not Harry.
The blue give it away? Habitat 7 was a little more action-packed than Harry bargained for. He decided to spend his retirement years on the Hyperion looking after your sister.
Oh, well, I guess so much for, seeing new places, meeting new people. Oh, I guess. Still being in stasis for 600 years. Still somewhat of an adventure. So smart move or welcome aboard? Yeah, welcome aboard.
Happy to have you, Dr. Tapero.
I'll do my best. Now, hold still.
Ow!
Sorry.
I remember you having a gentler touch.
Still trying to get my bearings.
What did she
Thought
do?
I'd be
Did she just
waking
like
up
take a
Holiness,
skin
not
sample,
taking
a
care
blood
of the
sample?
Pathfinder.
Because if she just came up and like stuck me with a needle, that's not cool, man. Not cool. Yes, it's natural to be nervous.
Being nervous means you understand what's at stake.
That's the problem. I always hoped to work in the field, but everything's happening so quickly.
Focus on the positive. It helps.
I guess this is my opportunity to study alien species firsthand. Getting a Ket specimen aboard the Hyperion would be difficult, but here...
What?
A Ket corpse. For autopsy, a live subject would be better, but I'm not greedy.
Why do you care about the Ket?
Harry didn't tell you? I'm a specialist in alien anatomy. My thesis on Krogan virility and aggression is what got me in the initiative.
Interesting. So, she did a study on how, potent Krogans tend to be.
That's a very specific topic.
I grew up on Omega, lots of Krogan mercenaries. The best habitat outside Tuchanka. But we were discussing the Ket. An autopsy could teach us potential weaknesses, average lifespan.
Right.
Just something to think about. Sam, make sure the Pathfinder eats his vegetables.
Thank you, Mom. Whoa, she went off running. Okay.
Most of the crew bunks in here. Cozy, huh? But your room's got more of a view.
That it does. Oh, back in my room, I guess. Let's go ahead and take the ladder. Is there anything that I have missed?
Nice place you found.
Clean air, plants, helps me think.
Something.
I like plants. You've got plants? I haven't ground them, but I do love plants.
What the hell was that?
I know that look. It's just my biotics reacting to all this. I don't normally lose it like that. A huntress should have better control.
Huntress?
Another term for an Asari commando. I was one, before the initiative. Some things stick, though. Like losing the old man.
You don't look like an Asari to me, so how can you be an Asari commando?
How does a human soldier get to serve with Asari?
Prove your biotics can rip an APC apart, and people get nervous. Funny that. The Alliance found me a cross-species military initiative in a hurry. Sent me to Thessia to serve with the Huntress unit. One of the few places where my powers were welcomed. Your father made another one.
I can see that. Since, if I remember correctly, the Asari are one of the few species that naturally have those biotic abilities. Did you know my dad well?
You were his second in command. Were you friends, too?
He was more a mentor than a friend. Prickly old bastard. But I respected that. People treat geniuses like they're made of cut glass. I didn't care how smart he was. I think he liked someone not caring.
So he liked someone basically saying, hey, you're a crotchety old bastard.
There's a lot of loss going around. Dad, the Golden Worlds.
A friend and mentor who trained you to be a Pathfinder. I prepped for years as your father's second. Then he chooses you? An untrained Pathfinder and all this mess to fix? The hell was he thinking?
I actually kind of
Is
agree
this going
with
to
her.
be a problem, Cora?
I don't want a rival. Just answers. It's done. Best I can do now is be your second. Keep your father's mission alive. Then maybe we'll all get what we came out here for.
More flirty options. What did you come for? It won't be easy or we'll be good together. I am not really interested in flirting with her at all, so what did you come for?
So what brought you out to Andromeda?
Biotics like this. Thinking like an Asari huntress. I never had a place. Best I could be was a useful freak. The initiative was meant to be different. Will be different if this mission succeeds. So I'm seeing it through. It's quiet in here. I can keep the plants watered while I work. First job, see if there's any news on the Asari Ark. If they made it, we could use some Asari expertise. If you want to talk, I'll be here.
Yeah, we definitely want to find out where the other arcs went. The Asari, the Solarian, and the Turians. Let's see what's over here. More...
Our tech lab is an engineer's dream. It's perfect for any delicate technical work.
Okay, that's cool. I've already been back here. Is there anything else? This is the loadout station. Looks like that's where you exit the ship. This is an escape pod. So yeah, that may be about it for the moment. So I think I'm going to go ahead and call it here, and in the next video we'll go ahead and take a look at EOS. So thank you all for watching. If you like, please subscribe and, well, like the video, and thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.